What is up, awesome people? And welcome to Pokeology Facts, the series that looks at the night sky and TV shows to see if Lady Luck will be by our side during that also important battle. In fact, a little Pidgey told me that I should check out the show Personality Assessment and Horoscopes seen in Pokemon Black and White, where they talk about the popular zodiac of the Unova region. Actually, now that I think about it, that's not a bad idea. Let's get on with the show. Horoscope is the popular zodiac of the Unova region that is talked about on the TV show Personality Assessment and Horoscope, seen in Pokemon Black and White on televisions. A certain Pokemon represents a certain month, unlike the real-world zodiac, where one star sign lasts for roughly a month's time, but not dead on a month. For instance, Pisces can represent February 19th to March 20th, while a Mola represents the entire month of March. Also, the Pokemon in the Zodiac are related to the star signs of the Zodiac, such as Sarspark and Buffalint, which are similar to Capricorn and Taurus respectively. Now, if that sounded familiar to you, then it should. I briefly talked about this fact in my last Trivia 20 Tuesday episode, and because it intrigued me so much, I decided to take a deeper look at it. So what exactly is the TV show Personality Assessment and Horoscope all about? Well, it's like this. Each episode features one of the Pokemon in the Zodiac and explains their current fortune and also their lucky item. The show is hosted by an unknown person, and information comes directly from a scientist or astrologer by the name of Dr. Astropoth. The Pokemon of the Zodiac that have counterparts in the real Zodiac or represent the months during which most of their counterparts' duration period takes place. Some of the Pokemon in the Zodiac are notably alike to the signs of the real-world Zodiac. Not all of them are, however, and the ones that do resemble the real-world Zodiac are not necessarily in the correct places. Now, because this is for fun, I want to know what your Pokemon Zodiac is, so leave your answer down in the comment section below and see if we can find any Zodiac buddies. And with that, let's take a look at the Zodiacs. If you were born in January, your sign is Sawsbuck. You could be described as an honest and serious person. I believe that you would never betray your friends. Try to be a big-hearted person, and all will be well. Always carry a white flute. The humorous tone will put a smile on the faces around you. For anyone born in February, your sign is Simipour. You could be described as a very free-spirited and unique person. You can attract the interest of those around you with your mysterious charm. Try to be a more empathetic person, and all will be well. Have your Pokemon carry mail. The fun content of the mail will put smiles on the faces around you. For March, you are a Mola. You are very kind and caring, aren't you? Everyone around you is saved by your love. Try to be strong and enduring person, and all will be well. Make sure to carry with you a hard stone. Everyone around you will understand your kind, reliable aura. If you were born in April, your sign is Whimsicott. You could be described as hating to lose and having a strong sense of justice. Everyone around you probably respects your strong character. Try to be a kind and gentle person, and all will be well. Your lucky item is a Hyper Potion. Everyone around you will appreciate your generous kindness. For the people of May, your sign is Buffalint. You are a very calm and relaxed person. Everyone feels at peace when they're around you. Try to be a little more assertive and all will be well. Always carry with you an X attack, because everyone around you will be surprised when you aggressively attack. Cause that totally makes sense. For June, your sign is Clink. You are a very curious and fun person. Everyone is impressed by your knowledge. Try to be a strong, enduring person and all will be well. Your lucky item is a slow Pokemon. You'll overwhelm everyone with a well-thought-out attack. July is Crustle. You are very intuitive and smart. Your business-like mood makes the entire room feel sharp. Try to be a better listener and all will be well. Be sure to never leave home without your dowsing machine. Everyone around you will be surprised when you find one item after the other. The sign of August is Bravery. You're a hard worker and you take care of people. Everyone can relax when you're on the job. Try to be a little more restrained, and all will be well. Calcium is your lucky item. Raise the specialist attack stat of a reserved Pokemon, and everyone will be in awe of its aggressive attacking style. For anyone born in September, your sign is Gotha Reader. You are good at reading the room, aren't you? Everyone around you also agrees that your judgments are accurate. Try to be a more generous person and all will be well. I hope you remembered your extra transceiver because that's your lucky item. People will be comforted by you because you're always concerned about everyone. For those lucky people born in October, your sign is Lampent. Not to mention you're born in the same month as yours truly, which is either really good or really bad. I don't know. But regardless, you have a good sense and are a very well balanced person. You make even-handed choices. Try to show an enthusiastic spirit and all will be well. That is totally not me. Your lucky item is a choice scarf. It's fashionable and you will shine as you attack with only one move. Great! Just great! Next! If you were born in November, your sign is Scolipede. You are a fiery person with strong beliefs. No one can imitate the fire you have. Try to be a supple mind and all will be well. What is your lucky item, you ask? Well, it's no other than the white herb. Its ability to heal everything and its cleanliness gives you a surprising charm. And finally, for those of you who are born in December, are the sign of Fracture. You work hard at everything and can do anything. People around you respect your abilities. Try to be a polite person and all will be well. Carry a Pokeball! The sight of you daringly closing in on Pokeball capture is sure to change the impression of people have of you. And there is all the Unova Zodiacs. Now obviously a lot of these didn't match up with a lot of the real life equivalents, so let's take a look at that. Warning, this is going to be unscripted because while I had something in mind to talk about, I couldn't exactly word it, so I'm going in free verse with this one, no script, no nothing, so just a warning there in case I make a mistake. So anyways, let's start off with Sawsbuck, which is Capricorn, which is of course the goat. Now the first thing that really came to my mind for the goat was Go-Goat, because obviously it's a goat. And the other option that came to my mind was actually Stantler, because let's face it, I look at Sawsbuck and I automatically think Stantler for some strange reason. So Stantler could have been another option for the Capricorn zodiac. Next up we have Simipour, which is Aquarius, which is the water carrier. No complaints here, I actually cannot think of any other Pokemon that could fit this better. Simipour, in my opinion, suits it really well. I don't know, you could probably put any other type of water type Pokemon here, but Simipour is pretty much a-okay. Moving on, we have Alomomola for Pisces, which is the fishes. Pretty much any fish Pokemon could suit this criteria. Goldeen, Seaking, Finneon, Luminion, any of the type of fish Pokemon basically. So, yeah, pretty cool with that. Next is Whimsicott, which is Aries the ram. This was a pretty weird choice, Whimsicott, in the first place. I mean, Whimsicott has really tiny little horns on it for a ram, but I could probably think of better choices. I mean, heck, Stantler could have gone here, Go-Goat could have gone here, but they're not really rams. When I think rams, I think more Terrakion, which is, again, the 5th generation Pokemon. Could have actually gone here, but instead they went with Whimsicott. So, I don't really know, but that's just my opinion. Terrakion could have been a better choice here. You could have gone, as I said, Go-Goat or Stantler here since, well, they do have the ram. Well, Go-Goat's definitely got the more ram features there, but Stantler, probably if you just want to go float that way since they got Whimsicott. But hey, that's Game Freak's decision. Next is Buffalint, which is Taurus, the bull. Only other candidate here is, of course, Taurus. Not really much to say. They both suit pretty well. Next is Clink, Gemini, the twins. Well, top of my head, there was only 2 options. We had Plusilla Minum. They work hand in hand, but I suppose since they are 2 separate Pokemon, that may not have worked since they want a singular Pokemon. There is also, of course, Basculin, which is a 5th generation Pokemon. We have Basculin, the red striped and the blue striped, so technically the same Pokemon, but I guess 2 different forms. Clink actually does work in really well for Geminis since they are depicted as holding each other, which is exactly what Clink's doing. And Gemini is, of course, the twins. From there we have Crustle, which is Cancer, which is the crab. Only other Pokemon really can fit the prerequisites is Kingler, which is another crab Pokemon, and pretty much that's it. For Bravery, which is Leo the lion, they could have gone Pyroar, which is a perfect suit actually, since Pyroar is of course a lion. However, for 5th gen, they could have gone with Entei. Entei kind of is a lion in a way. I think of it more as a lion. It's kind of got the mane going there and the lion look, but if you wanted something that kind of resembles a lion in a way, and it's from the same species almost, there's also Luxray as well. It's kind of got the mane, even though it is based more on a Sphinx, it kind of does have the mane of a lion. And really, if you want something close to a lion that was in 5th generation and backwards, Luxray could have been the way to go, or Entei, I don't know, but Bravery was an interesting choice as well. Bravery is not a lion, that's for sure. The only really feature of a lion that I can really get from Bravery is it does really kind of have a mane of a lion, and that's about it. But, well, whatever. Gothorita, which is Virgo the Virgin. Makes no sense whatsoever because Gothorita is based on Libra. I don't know. But for other choices for Virgo, maybe Jinx? I don't know, maybe Gardevoir. Maybe a lot of female Pokemon like that could have been a choice for Virgo. But I agree, but at the same time don't agree with Gothorita being Virgo. But whatevers. Lampent, Libra, the Scale. There are no Scale Pokemon at this point in time. That may change in 7th gen. I mean, heck, 6th gen would bring us a whole bunch of keys. They may as well do a Scale Pokemon in 7th gen. But hey, I do understand where they're coming from with Lampent. It does kind of look like a scale with its arms. Just take out the fact that it's a lamp. However, if you want to think outside the box, you could think of scale as like a justice symbol. I mean, if you go to courts, you'll often see the scales of justice. If we're thinking along those lines, you could have anybody from the Justice Trio or even Keldeo as the sign for Libra. Again, thinking outside the box there, but hey, as I said, this is all Game Freak's decision, so I'm just rolling with it. Scolipede, Scorpio, the Scorpion. Only other competitor there is Drapion. Either way, both these do represent Scorpio pretty well, and ironically, or coincidentally, I don't know, it's just weird that Scorpio is in fact November, because I'm actually a Scorpio, even though I'm born in October. Regardless, Scorpio is a freaking awesome zodiac regardless. To finally finish it off, we have Fraxure, which is Sagittarius the Archer, and I actually don't have any other ideas for this one. Fraxure I can understand with, because if you look at its head, I could imagine that being a crossbow. That is freaking awesome now that I think about it. But yeah, there's really no other Pokemon I could really think of for Archer that comes to my mind. Nor is there a Pokemon that's half horse, half human. Unless you go Girafarig, which is half horse, half giraffe. That might actually work now that I think about it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the other options that come to my mind that could have been the Zodiac figures. But since they were going for the Unova Pokemon only, that was our Pokemon list. As I said, there could have been a few other 5th gen Pokemon that they could have used, but that's what they rolled with. So with that, that's pretty much it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. I don't have anything else to really talk about, so with that, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever.